Knowledge and information is quickly becoming the competitive asset. Every day we're manufacturing more and more data. Star Group offers a number of innovative ways to handle and access that data. Join me are Josef Zibung and Kristin Radlmayr. You promote information recycling as the most efficient and effective way of managing data. What does this mean?
When we speak about product life cycle, it's absolutely normal today that raw material is recycled in the product life cycle. More and more, the industry, we observe that the industry try to recycle complete components of products. Not only the raw material, but recycle whole components and add innovation to these components. And from the combination of these components, making new products. The same way as components can be recycled, the information linked to that component needs also to be recycled. This information generally is not so easy to create. It's a big work. It's more expensive than raw material in general. It's our brain material. And recycling this type of information is a very good asset for all industry companies.
So there's three big themes you identify around information recycling. What's the first one?
The reuse of already approved content, the maximum reuse of that, according to the single source principle, that already elaborated and approved content is stored and reused depending from the case, and only the new parts content is created. The second aspect is to track all the information requests from the information consumers. According to these requests, you can find out which information is really needed, and so we can put the focus on components where the most information needs is existing. The third point is to give to whatever type of consumers with different skill levels, to give them personalized information. Star has created branch-specific and also product-specific and topic-specific semantic information models. They are valid for all the languages and allows to retrieve very specific questions to the information pool. So we can deliver personalized content to a lot of people from different skill level, automatically the needed requested information, up to date. You have high consistency of information, you have high quality of information due to the single source principle. It's no errors because of copying and whatever. The whole thing is taking less time. It means you have up-to-date information much more quick, and naturally it costs less.
Kristin, one area where there's an overwhelming amount of information is in the field of technology and engineering. So how can Star Group help?
Our mission is to connect visions, technologies and customers for global players. This means that we want to close the gap between individual skills and technologies. We would like to help people to overcome language barriers and to establish the basis for a bi-directional communication. And the third thing we want to help with is integrate our technologies with qualified customer data to prepare them for mobile devices. So for any kind of mobile devices, not only mobile phones, but also for tablets, wearable, like HoloLens and so on.
So is this still in development or is this already live in the world?
No, this has already become alive. We are actually working on real customer projects. Our development team is actually implementing solutions with augmented reality. Information recycling is not something new for Star. We have developed products in the past, language technology products. Within this product range, we had products for translation recycling, translation memories, also for terminology recycling. We have now a new product for empty translation. That means we can train engines with corporate and branch-specific material and provide this data to the customer to be used in the translation process or also to be used via web-based applications.
And Josef, what's the future of this technology? Where do you see the potential?
The future, I think, is speaking with the products, and the product is answering. That's beautiful. In the morning, instead of having all these messages in the coffee machine sees your face and tells, you are Mr. So-and-so. Normally you are taking the espresso coffee, it's already done here. If you wish another coffee, please give us the information. And I think with all this possibility today in the augmented reality, in the virtual reality, in the simulation, I think in the future you imagine a product and the product is done. Years ago, nobody was thinking about the 3D printing, that individuals at home can think products and make them as hardware available. Yeah? So I think that's the future, where human being and machine is more connected. And we think that the basic thing to make that work and to have the profit of that is to use our semantic technology.
Josef, Kristin, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you also.
Thanks for watching. You can find out more about Star Group solutions at europeanceo.com, and please subscribe for the latest business, finance and strategic insights transforming Europe.